Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Huge thanks to everybody who helped with this project. It's been about 2 weeks in the making and my favorite one so far. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Coda Homestead. Back out here, we decided as a family that we're going to go ahead and start cleaning up around Fred. Even though the baby vultures are still in there, we're just going to try to avoid them as much as possible. They are getting older. Their feathers are starting to come in, so should only be a couple weeks before they are big enough to leave us alone here, or to move out rather. So we were actually here last night, and we started cleaning up this side, the side that I'll continue to work on today. Take another minute to show you guys some other things we found. So initially we saw this stove. It was over there on the corner, and it was facing away from us, so all we could see was the back. I just thought it was some generic stove. But looking at it now, this thing is amazing. So I've never seen these stoves before. We're going to do some research. It's got an in-stove pot right on top there. Okay. And it's got all these cool little drawers. They're nasty. They used to be home to a family of mice. There was also an old mattress in there that they obviously borrowed some insulation from. So we'll have to clean all this stuff up, see what we can do with it. Guys, so another really interesting find out here underneath Fred are these cool pieces of tin. Okay, I don't know how much you can see through the dirt. This is actually an old newspaper ad that's been printed or transposed onto this piece of tin here. This one's double-sided. What's that say? Golden Harvest flour, 5 pounds, 59 cents. Monarch round tomatoes, 3 for $1. Frozen foods, Texan orange juice, 5 for $1 or 106. I don't know, but it's super cool. All right, y'all, it's lunchtime, so I'm gonna take a little break. Found this awesome bed frame, still in there. All right, y'all, I got as far as I'm gonna get without disturbing the vultures too much, but I pretty much was focusing just on the concrete slab, getting that thing cleaned up, seeing where the edges are, seeing what condition it's in. We do have a couple cracks. I need everybody's help. I found this interesting little contraption, but this can was attached to that stick, and this lever here, whoops. That lever was attached to this trigger up here. So I have a couple ideas. You can kind of sort of read a little bit of the can. A couple ideas of what it might have been. So let us know in the comments what you think it is. I'll do some research and we'll answer it together. Later, guys. I'm gonna replace these rafters here, shore it up across that way, and then secure a little again, coming this way. We did gently urge our 2 vultures. We got them a nice little dark covered area that we urged them to. So now that's going to be their new home for now until they're ready to and be grown-ups. I think they'll be fine there where they are. It's not very far from where they were. Talking to the guys over at the bird rescue sanctuary, they said as long as we can move them without harming them, as long as it's not too far from where they are, again, so their parents can find them and continue to feed them. I was having a really hard time fitting in that corner down there, so I grabbed the jack out of the truck, lifted it up, and realized I went too high. Boards wouldn't line up right, so I had to bring it back down. Floor swept so I can see when I start measuring and marking where I'm going to put my anchors. All right, so yesterday we came out here, I started sinking these anchors. I notched out all of our 4x6s. We doubled up our 2x6s here, but I ran into a little problem. So, I didn't drill that hole deep enough. So that's a 4 1/4 inch anchor. I gotta try to get back out of that hole. So I'm gonna try to do a couple things, because what I don't want to do is move that bolt, or have to move that bolt, because then I have to move all 4 corners. All right, so mistakes were made. It happens, right? So you adjust and you go and you move on. So I could not get that anchor out. I couldn't get that other anchor out. I thought I had a chance because I hadn't tightened it down yet, so it hadn't wedged open on the bottom, but it's jammed in there, not coming out. So I'll get the grinder and I'll cut it off. What I had to do was move the bracket spaces over one more setting. It gives me 7 inches from the edge there, 6 inches from the edge here. Drill another hole. The other 3 corners were fine, but unfortunately, if I got to move that one, I got to move them all. I had to cut all these trees out, making sure I got below the surface, so that way when the lift came in, it could park as close as it needed to Fred without any issues. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.